Hi traders. In today's video I want to announce that I will start a new series that will be a vlog, a nomad trader vlog when I'm on the road, and I will just talk some bullshit on a regular basis and share some of my thoughts with you guys, and just about the markets, about economics, about love, about life, whatever. So first of all, you may see that I have this haircut, and this haircut is new. It's very new for me because for a long time now I had longer hair, and it was bugging me because I couldn't even see. My hair was so big, and so I asked my girlfriend to cut it off, and now I look like a I don't know how I look like, but you can decide it. So in today's video I want to talk about a little bit how I became completely free of all the attachments of society, or almost all the attachments of governments and all these companies who just want you to be a slave to your job and to them. They want you to get huge loans for everything, basically, for your TV, houses, your university degree, everything, and then you are hooked, and you will live your life in a fear or in just a stagnant stage where you can't really grow to your full potential, because all these weights that those companies and governments and all these entities, they put those things on you when you are young and you don't know anything about the world, and you don't even know what the fuck you want to do with your life. And so it is quite unfair, but they want to make profit, and you are a good profit if you work your entire life because you attached to these things, these loans, and also to the philosophy of all these entities. And so first of all, it is very interesting that if you just think about what you want in life, if you think about it a lot and you figure it out and you start to work for it, you can actually make it. And this is a thing that, in my opinion, most people are just so skeptical about it, that, for example, you can just travel the world as you want, and you don't have to pay like electricity bills and water, for water and stuff, and for rent. And if you have a desire for freedom, as I do, I came from a normal family. I didn't have any money, I started my business early on, straight after college, and I knew that if I don't work the hardest I can and the best I can, and then I will just one of all the other people in the world who are just working for these entities, these companies and governments, and I didn't want to do that. And that's why I decided that I don't need all that stuff that will just attach me to the system, like all those comfort things. I need freedom, and for me freedom is the most important value. And so, for example, if you hear it, there is a gorgeous waterfall in the background, and I just took a bath in that waterfall, and it was just amazing. And you know, I have a great solar panel. Actually, now I'm traveling with my girlfriend, who is now learning programming, and so we needed a system that can power all of our electric stuff, like cameras, mobile phones, and laptops, and everything. And so it is not an easy thing to just get that much power from a portable solar panel like a Nomad when you are just backpacking, you know. But I found a 60-watt solar panel, and I have to tell you that it actually works. If you are interested which one is this solar panel, or what are my thoughts on this, I will make a review about it or something if you want. But I have to tell you that it is not that difficult to charge all your stuff with the sun. And of course, because you are free, because you are a nomad, you can go wherever the sun is shining. So now we left Central Europe, and here where we are now, it is, you know, the sun is shining all day, and we have enough electricity from that single solar panel for 2 laptops, cameras, mobile phones, and all of these things. And with a gas stove you can cook your food like really delicious and really nutritious and healthy foods like couscous and every kind of rice with vegetables and stuff. You can basically create a lifestyle where you are completely free. You are not attached to the system, and you can feel like a free human being. And I know that my sense of freedom is different than most people's sense of freedom, because I need a lot of freedom. But if you have the urge, you know, this desire for freedom, I can only encourage you that if you just think outside the box for a little bit, you can actually do it. But prepare that everybody will tell you that it is a terrible idea, you can't do it, it is just, you know, what an idea. But it is because they are hooked to the system, they are attached to the system, and they are already slaves to the system, and they are so good. They were programmed as kind of human robots to serve the system, and so they will tell you all these things like robots. Like I feel like most of the time I feel they are robots. They say these things, and I know they are not true because I live this life for years now. That it is not possible, and how you will, you know, it's bullshit. And when I didn't know how to trade, I started trading when I was 14 years old, and from that point I knew I will be a trader. Everybody told me that it is bullshit, you have to find a real job, you have the brain to, you know, to apply these and these university and to go for these and these jobs, and you will have a great career and stuff. And I was scared. I didn't want to do that at all. I wanted to be free, and I knew all along that I will be able to do this, that I will learn trading, and then I also learned coding, and that with the willingness I will be able to be free. And for most people it is just completely insane to think that it is possible, and so they were so fucking surprised when I did it. And you know, even that, you know, I could just live in, you know, a hotel or something, or just buy a house, or you know, just leave Bali and just live that easy nomad lifestyle. For me, even that is too much attachment, because if something will happen in this world is pretty crazy right now, I want to be prepared that I can survive. So I don't just want to be a good trader, a good programmer. I know that, you know, I'm kind of a YouTuber, but yeah, I know I'm not a good YouTuber, but you know, I just like to do this. I don't put the effort to YouTube that it would require, so I would have like a bit higher views and stuff, but I don't know, I just like to do this, like to ramble to a camera, and I know that some people are watching, so why not? I want to be prepared to survive, and I don't want to be too comfortable, because that leads, in my opinion, that leads to weaker. That I think that is just leading to a weaker human being if you live too comfortably. And I know I feel it in myself when I just live like a king in some, you know, in Asia or somewhere where I can buy anything, and you know, it's just so easy to survive because I make so much more money than I need to survive. Then it makes me weaker, and I don't like that. Even, you know, like I'm European, and in Ukraine with this war, it was an eye-opener for many people, and for me as well. And I think it was just another impulse that led me to be even stronger and to prepare anything that will happen in this world. Because nowadays in Europe, like, you can't even heat your house if you don't make high amounts, if you don't have a very well-paying job. You will be cold for an entire like half year, and people are just so attached to the system. They were dreaming, and they didn't realize the system is so vulnerable to any change. And this war in this one country, Ukraine, it led to a catastrophe in Europe. And if you take a look at the charts, the Euro-USD charts, it is so bad. And people asked me when the war just started back in February, why you take so high lot sizes and so much percentage on Euro-USD, and why you are taking short trades on Euro-USD? Why are you shorting this pair so much? And they they didn't understand why I was doing it, and for me it was obvious that the euro will fall, and man, it is falling for almost a year constantly, and I think it will be it will go even lower. Now it is a perfect pair with the dollar, the US dollar, and it will go lower. And if you are interested in my analysis videos as well, see my rambling about all this stuff, just tell me in the comments. Ciao.